Good morning and welcome to another edition of Outside at GENIE, where we will be looking at the meeting from the Fairview on the turf track today, the 18th of June. We kick off the first two races with juvenile races, and as per normal, I won't be able to give you selections on that, but I will give you the betting. So let us quickly have a look at the betting. Here the betting is as follows. Number 3, Sweet the Sound, 13-10. Karen Bliksem, 9-2. 5-1 Miss Nibbles, 5-1 Way Wonder, 11-1 2 Pot Socks, and 8-1 African Whoopie. I must say, Karen Bliksem did win maiden race quite well, and 9-2 might be worth a little nibble. Then race 2, number 5, Keep It Secret, 13-20, Norton South, 17-10, 12-1. A-Grey Marmalade, 14-1, Crusador, Global Sign, 16-21, Bolt Captain, and Jean Paul, 23-1. Keep Secret did win his maiden against older horses, and he won by 5 lengths. So I think in this race should actually be hard to beat. Then we move to race number 3, which is a 1200-meter maiden. Chocolate, 5-2, 5-2, Mr. Mainstay, 4-1, Brave Star, Pure Quality, 5-1, Zulu Citation, 11-2, Emerald Flame, 28-10, Star Rider, 33-1, and longer the rest. Now here in race 3, my initial selection was number 2, Minster Mainstay, and then I saw that this horse had been running mainly over longer distances, and I thought, no, maybe I should look for something else. But then I saw that actually not many of these horses has raced over 1200 meters, and those who didn't fare too well. You know, here you got Brave Star, free runs, never showed on over this distance. Pure Quality has got 6 runs over this distance, a second, a third, and a fourth. So he's the one of the best form on that, but not strong form. And there you go. The race is just, I'm sorry to say it, but looks to me like a bunch of horses that will definitely battle to win a race. But anyway, that's, I mean, I don't mean any harm to the trainers and owners of these horses, but they're not a bunch of world beaters. So what I'm going to state in, and after that, I decided to stay with Mr. Mainstein. Now, he was beaten comprehensively by Keep It Secret, but if you have a look at Keep It Secret, when he won by 5.2 lengths. So yeah, that horse was about 5 lengths behind the winner, actually, of about probably the second horse or something like that. But I just think that maybe today, this lower division, yeah, this horse can probably cock up a win. But I don't think after that there will be many wins left. So therefore, my first selection is number 2. And then, yeah, I'm going to also like number 4, which is Pure Quality. Has run a few places and can also be involved in the finish here, but definitely not a horse that I'll be running on to put on my money. And then here at the bottom, number 9, Zulu Citation can also probably improve. Can also probably improve. He's coming from KwaZulu-Natal, where he was battling a little bit, but down here can probably also be finishing into places. Then we move on to race number 4, which is a minute 68 handicap class E. Let's have a look at the betting here. The betting is numbers 4, Tufela 22-10, all for luck 33-1, a joint effort 6-1, Wagon Midnight 13-2, Ambria 7-1, Torero 9-1, 16-1, and better the rest. Now here, my first selection is the number 10 horse, which is Wagan Mahu, Wagon Midnight. Now, Wagon Midnight, I remember when this horse was a younger horse, a 2-year-old, he ran quite a few nice races, and he clocked up a merit of 78 at that stage. And he used to run against some little bit stronger opposition that he met here, that he's meeting here. And his rating has been dropping to a 55. Now today he carries 52.5 in this field. And he did finish 3rd behind Jerry last time out over this course and distance. And with the Tara rank stable in form, one of the things that I always put into my calculation when I'm looking for winners on the card is if a stable is in form. The only drawback is a little bit that the draw is number 11, and that is a bit of a drawback. In outsider selections, you can look at number 9, Pico de Oro. Has also been running reasonable races and can be involved. Oh, sorry, not number 9. I'm wrong. I'm wrong race now. Sorry. Number 1, I am Ambra. One of the Greve runners. He has 2 in this race. Has also been running in thereabouts and has been running in a little more higher divisions, Ambra, and certainly warrants can warrant inclusion. Has won 4 races, so certainly not a slouch. And then number 8, which is Torero. Torero won his maiden a while ago, and last time I did run a better run over the 13. That was in the poly, but has got the services of Warren Kennedy today from draw 2, and can probably be a factor in this race. And then we also have a look at number 4, which is the favorite, Teofila, also in with a chance, has been running well his last 2 races, and certainly in with a shove. Then here, I just want to quickly mention number 2, All for Luck. This horse won his maiden, and I was surprised to see him winning because flying the flags don't normally run early. They take a bit of time. So this was the first flying the flag that I saw that won his maiden, and this horse could be anything. So definitely inclusion in all of your play can follow up as well. Bezos, I just want to mention Bezos is a scratching. Then we move to race number 5 over 1400 meters, which is a conditions plate. Class B, average merit days of 90. And here the betting is as follows. Number 8, Sovereign Secret, 13 to 20. Water Spirit, 7 to 1. Rattle Mouse, 7 to 1. Golden Chance, 8 to 1. Step Library, 9 to 1. Princess Khaleesi, 12 to 1. 15 to 1, and better the rest. Now, here again, we have another strong favorite. And yeah, I think it's going to be hard to beat Sovereign Secret to running from a 52. This horse has been running against some top opposition in Cape Town. Now coming down here to PE and running against a little bit lower grade than she's used to. This horse is surely bred in the purple. And I think today, Muzieni on board, draw 4, could be, hard to beat. But you have a horse like number 10, Golden Chance. But Golden Chance is, I think, also from a lightweight, can be involved in the finish today. Definitely also inclusion. Was beaten by Step Lively last time out, but Step Lively was carrying 3.5 kilograms less. Now today, Golden Chance is carrying 51.5, and Step Lively is carrying 54. So there's this 54 minus 1, about 2.5. That's about nearly 5 kilograms difference. So surely that will put the 10 Golden Chance in a better position. And then also number 9, Rattle Mouse, is also a horse that was trained previously by Justin Snape, Warren Kennedy, but from draw 10 can be a little bit of a disadvantage. But if you see this horse ran 4 legs behind She's a Keeper, I would think if we can put She's a Keeper in this field, I think it will be a slaughterhouse today. So, but I think then also I like number 1, Princess Khaleesi, but she always runs well, but certainly on the weight, on the handicap, definitely has got a hard task to win, but definitely one to put into the back end of your quartets. Then we move on to the next race, which is race number 6, which is a Fillies and Mare 64 handicap over 2,000 meters, and certainly for me, definitely the most open race today. Here we have number 2. Petronella 92. Well, my sister's name is Petronella. I had sent her a message that she's running today at Fairview here at 15 past 20, but I did mention to her that she's going to have stiff opposition. And yeah, no, just a little joke. That's my sister, her name is Petronella. Run Flores, run to 11 to 2, 11 to 2, Labastide, Sacred Ibis 7 to 1, 8 to 1, Palace Queen, Purple and Gold 10 to 1, Sour Sprint 10 to 1, La Duchesse 12 to 1, 16 to 1, Theoretical Moment, and Longer the Rest. So let's have a look here at this bunch of fillies and mares here. Where my selection is, unfortunately, not my sister, but number 9, Purple and Gold. And this 6-year-old mare, out of my heart today, I really hope that Jared Rack can today stand in the number 1 box. My only concern of this horse is maybe that the 2000 might just be slightly too far for him, but he has run places over the 2000 meters. And so hopefully his luck can change today and he can find himself in the winner's enclosure. I'm not sure how they're going to ride this horse today. If they're going to go to the front, I would be thinking maybe just sit a little bit with the horse and then bring him from behind. But yeah, definitely Purple and Gold today is running in an E60, and he's running against a little bit stronger in other races. So I'm hoping number 9, Purple and Gold, can bring home the bacon for Mr. Jared Rack. Then my outsider selections here in race 6 is number 1, Run Flores Run, who ran a very decent race and has been running against stronger horses. Here you can see a 73.82 Musical Glitz. You know, these are decent horses. Princess of Fire, Colorado Spring. So certainly number 1, Florence Run, and currently in the betting at 11 to 2, definitely a serious runner in this field for me. And then number 3 is Sacred Ibis, also a horse that can put it together when he wants to, coming from KwaZulu-Natal, today back on the turf. He has won a race on the turf, but has drawn 13, but certainly you want to chuck this horse in the back end of your quartets and trifecta selections. And then also here the number 10 horse, Soho Sprint. Soho Sprint is a horse that has come down a little bit in the ratings, but he's always there and there, about 3 lengths, 4 lengths behind. And one of these days, they're going to put it, this horse is going to put it together. Has won over this course and distance, 3 runs as a first, a third, and a fourth. So certainly do like the distance, not to leave out anything. Then here we have number 2, Petronella. And I would think that this baby, of all the horses that Justin Snape brought, this one might be the one that might battle to win. It's still a maiden, but on a handicap, he's a contender in this race. Yeah, run some here and there, a decent race. Probably would be more suited over the 2000 meters looking at the breeding. So certainly they're taking their chances here. And at 9 to 2, not a bad price. Yeah, but for me, I'm not going to say it's a certainty, but certainly do have a winning chance. Then we move to race number 7, which is the Pearl Elizabeth Gold Cup, 3,200 meters. And here the betting is as follows. Number 1, Stratton, even money, 53 to 10, Miss Orange, Master Supreme, 4 to 1, 6 to 1, Africa's Gold, 10 to 1, San Verde, 20 to 1, 1C, 23 to 1, and Mirage, 50 to 1. Now, I can tell you now, I won't be rushing taking the even money on Stratton. That is for sure. This horse, you know, has run some decent races, but it's definitely not the horse that I would run now and put money on. Let me just check something here. I only noticed it now. Oh, no, sorry for a moment. I saw the Western Winter. I thought that might be family, but it's also Silvano by the Western Winter mare, but not that mare. Okay, so just sorry about that. For a moment, I thought they might be related. So I'm going to stick here with Miss Orange. I've been following Miss Orange, and I was preaching that she's going to beat Adjab on that day. Today, she's only carrying 54.5, where before she was carrying 56, 58.5. And I'm sure that this, last time she won over 2,750, And I don't think that this extra is going to bother her. But it's strange how things work out. They've been running this horse over shorter distances, and then I don't know if the trainer got a brainwave. And he put his horse over a longer distance, and all of a sudden, this horse is excelled over the last distances. And surely Kendall Minnie has also got a nice relationship with this horse, having ridden her 3 times, 3 wins, 3 seconds, and a 4th. So definitely, I would think number 4, Miss Orange, in my eye, hard to beat in this field. And the horse that I think that can beat him is the stable companion, which is Africa's Gold. Africa's Gold, course and distance, 1 run, 1 win. He loves the distances. He can stay all day. And if I'm not mistaken, he won a race here a year or 2 ago, where he was like, I think 53-1. So certainly over this distance, must have a chance. But one would think that, turning these 14 links and 13 links around, again was Orange, and they're carrying the same weight. Well, she's carrying a half a kilogram more, and I'm not sure that's going to be a problem. To turn that around, I think it's going to be a problem. But, over these long distances, everything goes about the pace and all of that, and it might just be that Africa's Gold can turn it around, because he is definitely distance suited. And then we've got number 5, Onesie here. Now, Onesie is also a horse who loves this course and distance. He is now under sufferance already, but maybe in the back end of your quartets if you want to. Then for me, how can I put it? The unknown is number 6, San Verde. I've got an idea that this horse is also going to develop in a nice stayer. He did ran 3rd behind Miss Orange last time out, but on the weight turnaround, he can certainly not even make up that feeling, because she was carrying 58.5 and he was carrying 52, and now today he's carrying 50 and she's carrying 54.5. So it's 4.5 kilograms. So it was 58.6, 5.5 kilograms. But maybe a horse that you want to chuck into your back ends of your quartet and trifectas. But then we move on to the last race, and here we have a maiden plate over 2,000 meters, and the betting is as follows. Number 1, Magnum Fire, 18-10, Soldier Song, 22-10, King's Fort, 11-2, Hukum, 6-1, 10-1, Red Rules, and 20-1, Kura, 20-1, Endless Charm, and 25-1, and Better the Rest. Now here, my first selection is the horse that comes from the Cape Town, from Gauteng, is Silvano, nicely bred by Casey Tips. This horse has run a few places there and has been there and thereabouts, was before with Michael Azzi. And I'm just thinking that the form in this race is not that strong. The only drawback for me is the number 13 draw, but I'm sure Michael van Rensburg can make a plan on that, because as you can see, last time out behind Valencia, this horse was running on from behind, so maybe try and place the horse and then run on from behind. Then the favorite here is number 1, Magnum Fire, which certainly also must have a chance, but has been running over a little bit longer. But certainly over the 2,000 meters with Warren Kennedy, but also drawn 11, but also have a chance. Then there's another horse here, which I'm unsure what to think of. This horse is very well bred. The mare Quest for Gold has thrown quite a few winners in a time. But this horse, his first three runs was really diabolical. One couldn't believe what you were seeing. And then he ran on the poly, he ran a better race, trying to steal the race from the front. And then last time over the 2,000 was only run out of it late. And I think with the -2.5, that Kira at 20-1 certainly must be a good value bet, and definitely needs to be included in all of your play. And then also I want to look at number 5, which is Hukum. Hukum is also Silvano by Indico Magic Me, and has been improving slowly for Jacques Straight on T. Gould, so also needs to be watched. So all in all, I think a nice card today. Looking forward to the racing, and hopefully I've pointed you in the right direction for a few winners. And as I always say, break a leg.